Hey everybody, welcome to episode 95 of SuperMegaCast. Today we have a very special guest that we've been meaning to get on this podcast for ages, but he lives in the Big Apple, New York City, so schedules don't always work out. But hey, he's in town right now.
But he's finally here. He's sitting right next to me, across from you. We're not recording in our usual setup place in the Grumps room because they're recording Grumps right now. But
it was a bit of a scheduling mishap. I was like, let's record a podcast today, and then Dan and Aaron showed up, and they're like, hey, we're recording. So now we went to a side room and set up some microphones. So if it sounds a little echoey or a little not as crisp, get used to it.
But you know what is crisp?
What?
Our friend.
Hi.
Jimmy. Jimmy, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, my name is Jimmy Whetzel.
Nice.
I'm a YouTube person who hasn't done anything in a year, but that's fine.
It's fine, dude.
You're on Twitter too,
I'm on
right?
Twitter. I'm on Twitch. That's where I mostly am. Twitch now.
I've been getting into Twitch recently. I'm having
Twitch
a good
is
time.
awesome.
I really enjoy it.
Yeah. My favorite thing is playing Bejeweled at 3 o'clock in the morning
Dude.
to make the voices stop.
Have you played Peggle 2?
No, I haven't.
Peggle 2 is a good one.
Oh, Peggle's great. Peggle is a fantastic game.
I'd recommend getting Peggle 2.
It's kind of in the
Super
same
fun.
like class of games that Bejeweled's in.
Is that like an Xbox 360?
It's an Xbox 360 game originally, but it's
Yeah.
for the Xbox One. Do you have an Xbox?
I have an Xbox One.
Okay, so
Hell yeah.
You might be able to get it on the Microsoft Store too. I'm not sure about that
Okay.
one, but if you have an Xbox One, then you can. I have it
I have a
downloaded because
360
if I'm
and
bored, I
Xbox
just
One.
play it.
Yeah.
I used to go to my friend's dorm room and I just watch him play Peggle 2 for like 6 hours straight. I didn't even play, I just watched him play.
It's a lot of fun.
It's really fun. Peggle, it's a lot of excitement.
Is Peggle the one that's like a snake of marbles that you? Okay, what's
No,
that
you shoot a ball at
from the top of the screen, and there's a bunch of there's different other balls around the screen that you have to hit and make disappear, and your goal is to try to get all the jewels. I don't know what
you want to blast him out of this world.
You just want to get rid of them. But it's fun because you get special abilities and stuff depending on what character you play as.
I want to play Bejeweled. Okay, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Now, you guys will remember this. Older podcast listeners probably won't. But do you guys remember that website? What was it called? Where it was like you played at school, and it was like almost like a board game, and there were different mini games on each one. And one of them was like a fruit game where it was Bejeweled, but it was with fruit. And do you guys know what I'm talking about?
No. Did you ever play also? The Bejeweled official YouTube channel is subscribed to me.
What?
Yeah. And they sent me an email one time. They were like, hey, if you're ever in Seattle, we'll give you a tour of PopCap. And I was just like, sure. And I never went because I just was busy. But I would love to.
Go and get it.
Yeah, if that offer 3 years later is still valid, I will take it.
I mean, maybe they'll be like, yeah, it is still, they'll email you after this podcast.
Just a little
100%.
name drop. Thank you.
You should see if they'll like fly you out to Seattle and you get like a free trip out of it.
I get a free Bejeweled.
Like, be like, yeah, I'm going to the Bejeweled headquarters, no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I read about this guy today who, genius strategy. He lives in the UK, but he's originally from San Francisco. And when he wants to go home to visit, he'll just like he'll do like what's it called?
Handstands.
Not handstands.
Cartwheels.
Interviews, job interviews.
Okay.
And basically like he'll get companies to like pay for him to fly out. And he just doesn't go to the interview. Or like he'll go to the interview, but then he'll it's like a free trip for him. He'll just like, yeah, if I want to go home on vacation, I'll just like get a company to fly me out for an interview, and then I just won't take the job, but then I have a free trip home.
Wasn't that a lot of like problems with like Instagram people at one point, or just anybody who had some sort of notoriety? Yeah. They'd try to do the same thing, except it's like, hey, I'll give your hotel a good review.
Yeah, I was going to say, stay in a hotel and just be like, I'll tweet about it.
I'll tweet about your hotel if you give me a free night.
Can we do that?
No. I
You
mean,
sure?
we could, but like we're going to get called out probably as assholes. Which
Shit, but that's a free stay at a hotel.
Yeah.
that we're probably not going to get because they probably don't do that as much.
Fuck. I just want to like hit up somewhere in Hawaii and be like, hey, you guys want to tweet? You want to tweet about something?
Do you want to tweet just Hawaii?
Hawaii's great.
Dude,
I've been country.
I've been calling out Elon Musk the whole time, man. If you're, as I'll say it and I'll say it again, if you're so fucking rich and smart, then it wouldn't be any problem for you to send me a Tesla. That's all I'm saying.
And me.
Like that would just be like dropping a penny out of his pocket. Like, oops. Oh well, I don't need to pick it up.
Exactly.
Like he won't think about it. Just do it on a whim. I hope he's high as a kite right now, and he's in a very
generous mood, and for some reason listening to our podcast.
Type of mood. And he's listening to our podcast for some reason. Someone sent it to him, and he's listening to the clip. He's baked as hell. And then he sends me a Tesla. I think.
I like that Ryan McGee.
The crossover, if you're wondering, Mr. Tesla.
Did he really send a car into space?
He did, yeah.
Oh, yes, he did. I thought that was a fake video.
No,
it's going in. No. Is it still just like shooting off into space?
It's somewhere. I think he wants. Yeah, it's going to Mars, right?
So you're just gonna crash into Mars?
It's not. He wants it to land. He wants there to be a legitimate just Tesla like model shot. Of course, some rocks have got to hit that car.
Dude,
right?
that thing is gonna have some dings on it, or maybe not because it's such a durable car. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't we send like a fucking like hatchback into space to Mars? That'd be great.
I know nothing about cars, but I know that I want a Jeep, even though I think they're pretty dangerous.
They're very prone to rolling over.
Yeah.
They're very top heavy.
I don't have a license. I don't have anything, mostly because the driver's ed teacher at my high school was really scary. I didn't want to be. Yeah, he was my algebra teacher freshman year, and I was just like, I don't ever think I told you my name, so I feel weird like if you'd remember me. It was one of those things like if you meet somebody but you don't know if they remember you, so you don't say hi. I didn't want to be like, do you remember me in your class? And you'd be like, no. But like, oh, okay, well, I guess we'll drive now for an hour together in the car. So.
But if you stuck with it, you could have gotten your license.
That's true.
But
that's true. My only form of ID is a passport card.
I mean, you don't need a license in New York City.
No,
right?
but if I would like to be out here, and I probably should have one.
Yeah, you definitely. Yeah. Driving in Los Angeles is
a must.
Yeah, I mean it sucks, but it's
be way too much in Uber expenses to just go all over the place all the time.
I feel like I'd like it better though because there's so much traffic. I wouldn't have to worry about like going too fast and crashing my car.
You can get a moped. You can zoom around LA on a little moped.
I want to get a Razor scooter.
Traffic excites you. You're like, I can't wait for traffic.
Honestly,
I get to not
just put some music on and I can just.
I mean, I do that. I put on like podcasts. Well, actually, I don't put on podcasts.
Do you put on SuperMegaCast?
Oh yeah.
Do you ever listen to us?
Every day? No, I listen to NPR. Oh. With the long face, Matt.
Do you listen to This American Life? Because I did for a while, and then I had to stop because I was like, okay, the world is still terrifying.
I used to listen to This American Life.
Yeah.
It's good.
Did you ever listen to Serial?
What's going on?
It's
Sirius FM?
Serial.
I have no idea.
It's a murder mystery. Well, not really. It's kind of.
It's like a serial killer.
It was a podcast from a few years ago. Yeah. It was a This American Life spinoff, and it was about a guy named Adnan Syed who was from Maryland, and he went to jail because he was found to allegedly murdered his high school girlfriend. It was a long thing. I'm like not doing justice.
Hey, Letty. Hey, Letty.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
Doing all right.
It was awesome. I liked it. It's like true crime. I wasn't super into season 2 of it because it was just like, did this guy desert the army or not? Because it wasn't the main host Sarah Koenig as much either, whose voice I really liked. But season 1's really good.
Yeah,
they're making an HBO series about what's his name, Syed.
Really?
Yeah.
He got a retrial because of the show, I think, the podcast.
Yeah, well, they're making an HBO series that picks up where the podcast ended.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
okay,
I saw that.
Am I allowed to say bad words on this?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Oh.
Shh, Matt.
Okay.
Come on. Say bad words. Say bad word. Oh. You get 3.
Fuck.
Shit.
I'll say one too.
Podcast is gonna be deleted.
Damn. Daniel.
See, we said fuck, damn, and shit.
There we go, dude. Advertisers.
I do have a question about that because I haven't made a video since. Subscribe to me, guys. I haven't made a video since February of last year, and that was
before Adpocalypse.
Before, yeah, I still wasn't making anything anyway. But I haven't had anything yet. Knock on wood. Demonetized. I haven't probably because I haven't uploaded anything. But is that still a thing going? Because I feel like I haven't heard as much about it still.
It is still a thing right now. It seems like the calm before the storm. Honestly,
it got better, but
okay.
It's not going to just be better.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
They're figuring out some other way to crack down on it. Then they're going to implement it. Then it's going to get a whole bunch of other people demonetized, and it's going to just keep going down the line until they're left with Stephen Colbert, The Rock, and Will Smith.
Yeah. Which, if they all teamed up and made a YouTube channel, I'd watch the hell out of that.
Isn't Will Smith getting like a YouTube Red original or some shit?
Yeah, I saw that. Like they were like, guys, here's the new lineup of YouTube Red shows, and it was all like Will
all
Smith,
celebrities except for the slow-mo guys.
Yeah, it was all like TV personalities, and people were like, what the fuck? What about the like creators on the platform? Why aren't they getting YouTube Red shows?
Well, I mean, I think most of the creators' shows on YouTube Red probably just weren't that good.
Yeah.
And so now they're like, celebrities, they know what's going on. Oh, is the Cobra Kai thing a YouTube Red original series?
Who's Cobra Kai?
I don't
know
think
who that
I
is.
know who that is.
Cobra Kai is. Did you ever see Karate Kid?
Yeah.
It's like them making Karate Kid into a modern family type comedy. Like they're all grown up. Like they got the actual actors from the first movie, except for the old man. I don't think he's still around, but that's mean. He might still be around.
I don't think, probably not. He was old in that movie, Mr.
Miyagi.
Miyagi, yeah. I wanted to say Yamazaki.
Miyagi. Remember
Mr.
that?
Miyagi. Speaking of Japanese names,
Suicide Doors, Ari Kari. Look at me now. Anyways, what's
they're discontinuing my favorite Japanese whiskey, and I'm very sad because they ran out of it.
I thought you were about to say they're canceling your favorite Martian. I was about to get so sad.
They already canceled my favorite Martian.
What?
It took me a minute to remember what that was.
Right? You're like,
oh
what
my
is this?
god!
I feel like
He's back.
He is back.
He released a conspiracy guy music video.
We donated to one of his live streams, and he didn't even recognize it. Like, he never said anything. I was pissed off.
I have a favorite lyric from that song.
From a new Ray William Johnson banger.
From the conspiracy theory song.
That
And I've
shit
said it
pops off,
before.
man.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again for Jimmy. It's a wonderful lyric.
It's good.
It goes, I'm gonna find the White House mailbox and poop in it.
I like. You're a douchebag. Douchebag. Like that's the whole song.
Like you're just jamming in your car in traffic, just listening to some of your favorite Martian.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan,
What's up?
come on, man. What are the odds that you have to get a tattoo of the little guy from your favorite Martian?
Never. Not
on,
even as a
dude.
joke. No.
Just out of 100, let's do it.
Explain that to somebody.
Out of
What's
100,
that?
let's do it.
The moment I let
Where's Waldo?
YouTube affect like my legitimate personal life,
Ryan.
it already does mentally, just because.
Get me verified on Twitter and I'll do anything.
Yo, I'm trying to say
Okay.
the same thing
I'm
here.
lying.
I'll get
I
your
would
favorite
not.
Martian tattoo on my chest if Twitter will verify me.
No, I'm not.
I'm not trying to
I'm
be
not
mean,
in that. Sorry.
but I think Jimmy's might get verified before you.
I don't
I
think
just have
so.
a feeling.
I don't think so. You actually
Probably,
post
yeah.
things on the internet. And
Yeah,
I
but
just-
you're a lot more. Your posts are a lot more like.
Tweets, Twitter. They're gonna look at Matt's tweets and they're gonna go, "What a disruptive young gentleman."
What a crass young lad, and they're gonna look at Jimmy and go,
he has a lot of mental problems.
Yeah.
This Jimmy guy. We
"Oh,
should
they'll
give him a
say
blue
that this
check.
Jimmy guy's
like him.
very
Yeah.
sweet."
Yeah.
I feel like your Twitter is much more verifiable than mine. My Twitter is just
I think
stupid
it's 'cause
bullshit.
I want to stop using it. Like I like talking with people still. Thankfully, like I don't think I'll ever really get to the point that a lot of social media people, internet people do, that are just like, I don't want to even read anything, because like and I probably shouldn't read some stuff because it really gets to me.
It's a
People are
damper
mean.
on your day.
Yeah.
You can start your day
Yeah.
off really just horrid. by
Dude, mean
reading
comments can
comments.
like really slap you in the
It's
face.
one of it's
But it's
one of the
funny,
reasons why I
dude.
don't post as much anymore, because it just, as I'm working on something, it'll just replay in my head.
Yeah, well, that's why I pretty much only shit post on Twitter, because I'm like, if someone gives a stupid response, I'm like, it was
Yeah.
a stupid tweet anyway.
Yeah, I like Twitch a lot. That's like my favorite place. I've shout out to my Twitch people. I have a very supportive and positive group of people on Twitch.
I think just Twitch is a supportive community because it's people who are actively supporting you nonstop.
Twitch is great.
Like you'll get the people every now and then that like want to goof you,
They want
Yeah.
to goof you hard, man.
but at the end of the day, like I've even noticed that the community that you build, like if it's people that show up again and again, like regulars, it's a really just nice community. Usually,
I like playing games on Twitch. I play a lot of like Mario Party.
I
which-
prefer it than doing like Let's Plays and stuff like that.
My favorite thing though is
personally.
just sit and talk to a webcam. Like
I love doing that,
I
yeah.
did that for like 7 hours the other day.
It's really fun, just
Yeah.
like podcasting to a webcam.
Yeah,
I love
I've
doing
met
that.
a lot of people too, because I switched. Well, I didn't switch. I would like to say I do both, but I feel like I still just do Twitch, I guess, full time compared to YouTube now.
How often do you stream?
Well, when my computer has been broken for the last, I broke last August, which is a story. It's a story about that.
Okay.
And it was broken till like January because I just didn't have the time to repair it. The hard drive was fucked and everything. And then It was fixed for a month.
Did you try turning it off and turning it back on?
I did, actually.
Okay.
I did.
It was just
a few times. One time it did boot up, though.
All of a sudden you're like, shit, I need to... fuck,
Yeah.
that was probably it.
It was unplugged.
Yeah. Shit, that's why. Yeah, I was in the middle of my room and not at my desk. That's why. I don't have a monitor.
It wasn't even in the room.
Yeah.
That happened to me once. Like, I actually, like all day, I was like, why is my computer not turning on? And then I realized it was just unplugged. And I was like, wow,
Well, it's like
I'm stupid.
slightly a little bit unplugged, so you're like, it is plugged in, but then you get closer and it's
No,
not.
it was like full on, just unplugged. And I was like, wow.
Do you ever have those moments where like you're in a program or you're doing something on your computer, something's fucked up, like with a program, and you try to restart the program, do all this stuff, and you're probably working on it for 30 minutes. You're like, I've literally done everything. I've changed the input, the output. I've looked up all these YouTube tutorials. Then you're like, you just restart the computer and it's all fixed.
And it's like boom works.
And it's like, well, that should always be like my first thing. And that isn't that customer services always go to. It's like, have you tried turning it off?
Well, yeah, there's that show, the IT
again?
crowd,
Yeah.
and like the catchphrase from that show is, it was like, have you tried turning it on and off again? And it's like, that's so true, because
It is.
that will fix like 90% of the problems on your computer. Just like turn it off and turn it back on. I mean, it's like beautiful.
Hello, we're Matt and Ryan from the future. From a future where you didn't get these sweet deals because we forgot to put the ad in the podcast.
Whew. All this time traveling sure has made me hungry. And you know what, Ryan? Father's Day is just around the corner. Are you trying to find the perfect gift for Father's Day?
Does my dad love to grill but hate the hassle and poor quality at the grocery store?
What better way to kick off grilling season than by gifting an Omaha Steaks Father's Day package to Daddy? Omaha Steaks sent me and Ryan some coolers with some dry ice, and there was also some steak in there. And we cooked those bad boys up on the grill. Can I say the Lord's name in vain? No, I probably shouldn't. It's an ad read. But they were delicious, man. Do you remember how good those were? You came over, we had some beers, we cooked some steaks. Mwah!
I just throw them on my charcoal grill, let them flare up a little bit, a nice singe to them, and they're perfect. They taste like heaven.
Why Omaha Steaks? Convenience. Omaha Steaks delivers hand-trimmed, flash-frozen, and vacuum-sealed meats directly to your door in an Omaha Steaks cooler. It's got dry ice.
There's also a variety of meats. You got pork, poultry, veal, lamb, bison, seafood, and vegetables.
Quality. All the highest quality cuts with a one-of-a-kind flavor. All beef is USDA inspected for quality and aged for 21 days to unlock the full flavor and tenderness of the cuts.
And don't forget about that customization! Omaha Steaks even gives you the option to customize cuts for your dad's grilling needs. Find recipes, wine pairings, etc.
Right now, Omaha Steaks is giving a limited time offer to our listeners for Daddy's Day. At 78% off, this really is an amazing deal. Go to omahasteaks.com, type SuperMega in the search bar, and you can get this Omaha Steaks Father's Day package, which includes, Ryan?
2 tender filet mignons, 2 beefy top sirloins, 4 chicken fried steaks, 2 boneless pork chops, and 4 all-beef Omaha steak burgers.
I'm still chewing the peanut M&M.
Well, because there's more. 4 gourmet franks, 12 ounces of all beef meatballs, 1 pound of steakhouse fries, 4 caramel apple tartlets, 1 Omaha steak seasoning packet, plus get 4 more grill-ready Omaha steak burgers free with purchase.
God, that's so much meat, dude. For real.
That's a lot of meat. That's so much meat that it's a lot of meat.
And again, you can get this limited time package for only $49.99. Go to omahasteaks.com, type SuperMega in the search bar, and add Father's Day package to your cart. Come on, guys, your daddy's gonna love it. omahasteaks.com, search SuperMega. Grab your dad and fire up the grill. Now let's go back to the future and let current or past Matt and Ryan and Jimmy finish the podcast.
I had to call Microsoft recently. It goes into your question, how often I stream. When my computer's not broken, I'm streaming multiple times a week. I like to do at least 3. I try to do at least 1 now, but when I first started, it was 3 times a week. But now it's just whenever I feel like it. Yeah. But my computer updated back in February, right before I came here last time, and it completely I thought it bricked my computer, even though I don't have anything like illegal on it. I don't really pirate anything. But
yeah, of course.
Windows updated, and every time Windows would boot, all of my USB ports didn't work. So I couldn't even try and get into safe mode or get back to a previous version of Windows. Mm-hmm. So I was just like, okay, well, I will deal with this when my brain stops telling me that I I was gonna get really dark, but I won't. But you get it.
I got you.
And then, like a few days ago, I just woke up really angry. I was just like, I want to play Stardew Multiplayer 2. I'm gonna fix my computer. So I called Microsoft, and they were the first thing they said was like,
Did Phil Spencer answer the phone?
I wish. The first thing, I'm pretending I know who that is. I don't think I remember.
What? Phil Spencer?
Does he do anything with E3?
He's the big Microsoft dude, isn't he?
Isn't he Bill Gates?
That was Bill Gates.
Whatever. Who's Phil Spencer's
I know
the
that
Xbox
name.
guy?
Yeah, I think it is the Xbox
It's the Xbox guy.
He's the guy. Look up his picture and then
American executive. He's an executive at Phil Spencer's an American business executive who's the executive president of gaming at Microsoft. He's currently the head of the Xbox brand and leads the global creative and engineering teams responsible for gaming at Microsoft.
Who's the guy that works at Microsoft at E3 that looks like the dad from High School Musical? Do you know who I'm talking about?
I forgot.
Are you talking about Bill? Not Bill. Is that the guy that did the developers thing where he's like developers, and he's really sweaty and he's bald? Is he bald?
That looks like the dad from High School Musical. That's the dad from High School Musical.
Yeah, and there's a guy that works at Microsoft. He does E3. I don't know.
Was that not
his
Phil
name.
Spencer, dude?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Phil Spencer is a hot man.
Who am I thinking of? Steve Ballmer. I'm thinking of Steve Ballmer, dude.
Look how hot he is.
That's the guy.
Yeah, Phil
yeah,
Spencer.
okay, yeah.
See?
I knew yeah.
He's a hot man.
He honestly, yeah.
Meanwhile, look at this guy. This is
God,
Steve.
I'm purple dicking looking at Phil, dude.
Purple dicking.
I've never heard that. Fuck. I will be using that.
I started saying that a lot on stream, like when I get excited, and like I'll just be like, man, I'm blue dicking right now.
Blue dicking. There's like different levels.
I gotta get to that purple. Gotta get to that good purple.
I'm starting to pink dick right now.
Yeah.
Look at this. This is Steve Ballmer from.
What is this?
Look how sweaty he is on stage.
Oh,
This was a real moment. It's like a classic meme, old school.
Why is he doing this?
He was just really excited about like independent developers.
Yes!
But can you imagine being that sweaty on stage?
I would cry if I got that sweaty.
I'd be like, can someone just give me their
water
shirt?
would be tears.
Yeah. I just asked someone in the front row, like, hey, can you just give me your shirt real quick? Like, please,
just not even to change it to it, just to like wipe your face,
dab your
and then you
face
hand
on
it
the
back
sweat.
to them.
It's like dripping.
I'm excited for E3. When I'm
really excited.
Speaking of purple dicking,
I fucking derailed you. You didn't finish your computer story, did you?
I didn't finish. I also was going to ask
called
a question.
Microsoft.
Yes, I called Microsoft. The first thing they said was, "You should turn your computer on and off again." And then
you did it.
it didn't work. But
Okay.
I guess the type of this is such a boring topic. The type of like BIOS I had, I had to like turn my computer off while it was turning on, which I was like, am I gonna break my computer by doing this? But I was able to get safe mode up that way.
That's good.
It's the end of the story. Follow my Twitch. I'm back. I play games. That's the end of the story. Please support.
We'll get to E3, but I have a question for you two.
Yeah.
I keep my computer mostly on sleep.
Me too.
Should I turn it off like every day?
I turn my PC off. I have a Mac that I do like video stuff on.
What's good computer health shit?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Q
never.
comments
it's all
telling me I'm
sleep.
wrong probably,
Yeah.
but from what I have garnered from knowing people who know about computers, it's not good. It's better to leave your computer on sleep than to turn it off and on because apparently.
But is it good to turn it off every now and then?
Yes, yeah, but like turning it off and on every day apparently is not that good for it because
I
it
leave it on
uses so
sleep
much
all the-
power to turn
yeah.
off and on.
Okay.
So you put it on sleep.
It's like when
fine.
you start a car. Like if you're gonna just be parked somewhere for like a few
Yeah,
minutes,
that
you
does
don't
make
want to turn it
sense.
off and turn it back on.
Yeah.
Yeah, think of it like a car.
Okay.
And
except not because they're two completely different.
And if you, I think, if you have a car and you're like going away for a long time, you should ask somebody to start it up every so often.
Yeah.
So.
or else the battery will die,
Battery will die.
and then you'll be in a real pickle, like a dumbass.
Like a real fucking dumbass.
Did your parents, when you were kids in the car, ever tell you not to turn the light on in the car because
They can't see at nighttime and they can't
Yeah.
see while they're driving. Like, turn it
Yeah.
off, I'm gonna crash.
Yeah, I
I'm
remember
just like,
that.
I want to play my Game Boy.
But like, it's also apparently like a cop could pull you over for having that light on for being a distraction.
What?
For some reason, that's what I heard.
That's
In
stupid.
certain states, maybe I don't know.
Did you guys see that video of the cop pulling out his gun on a dude at the gas station that he thought was stealing Mentos even though he paid for them?
I did.
There's like an off-duty cop.
Put it back! He draws his gun on him, and the dude's like, I paid for these.
You're stealing those. And he's like, no, I just paid for these. And he's like, no, he's trying to steal them. And he's like, I just paid for these.
But you know what irked me the most of that video?
What?
the cashier was not helpful until like the cop asked for like a third time. It's like, did he pay for these?
Yeah. Are you sure?
Because the guy at the register was just watching.
He didn't say a word. He didn't say like, yeah, he paid.
But maybe he was, surprised the fact that a cop pulled a gun on a dude for quote unquote potentially stealing Mentos.
Some Mentos. Imagine shooting somebody over stealing a pack of Mentos from a gas station. Imagine like ending someone's life over a little pack of 10 Mentos.
I wouldn't be surprised to see that, honestly.
Dude, he wanted to pull that gun. He was like, put him back. Put him back.
Honestly, that cop's lucky. It didn't It would have been the next big national thing.
The Mentos.
It was stupid enough that he pulled out his gun and pointed.
He was off duty too. And then
it's always off-duty cops.
He was like, did he pay for them? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. My apologies, sir.
Yep.
Did he get fired? I feel like that's a fireable offense.
I don't know.
Like, you don't pull your gun on someone over stealing Mentos.
I don't know. Like, people like pulling their guns out. Did you see that video where like this guy just like was pulling up to his house? He was in a cul-de-sac or something. This cop just started pointing. It's a famous video. It was like, cop points gun at me. Gazoinks.
Oh shit, dude!
When I was a kid, I used to call Mentos Chewy Chewies.
Chewy Chewies.
Yeah, and goldfish, fishies.
Chewy Chewies is actually a really good name for a candy, and I feel like that would sell very well if that was like a marketable. It's a very marketable brand.
A lot of the time they weren't chewy though. Sometimes you get a really rock
Crunchy
hard
one,
Mento,
and it like cracks. It
hurts. Yeah.
Let me see this.
While he's looking for that, I was gonna ask when you mentioned games when you were in school, like however long ago we started this. Did you ever play an ice cream truck game?
Mm-mm.
Did you ever play like a caveman game?
No.
It was all our games had to do with like math. We didn't get to play anything fun.
Cool math games.
Kind of.
Remember
I don't know what that
website?
is, but
it's a website everyone went to.
Well, I mean, the video's not that great. It's just a cop pulling out his gun. When I looked up cop pulls out gun, there are actually a shit ton of videos of just cops pulling out their guns on people.
Dude, that would actually be a really scary feeling because you're like, oh shit.
Dude, I don't want to stare down the barrel of a gun.
I've never looked at a loaded gun. I don't
trust that person's finger. Like they might get a little twitch. Like, oh, oops. You don't point a gun at someone unless you're intent to kill them.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't that the rule? Isn't that like the number one rule you follow?
Why else would you point a gun at someone?
I don't know, to intimidate them because you're a cop and you're fucking awesome. I'm an undercover cop who doesn't play by the rules. I'm not saying all cops are like that.
Dude, all I'm saying is...
Because I know some cops.
I know some cops too.
Yeah, they're nice. They're nice people.
There's some bad apples though. There's a couple bad apples in the bunch.
I was pulled over by a bad apple one time.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd he do? What if he actually handed you like a bad apple?
He was pretty sour.
Oh yeah, he was like a little Granny Smith apple.
Am I right? Am I right, boys?
He had a little worm growing out of his head.
He
did.
One time I bit into an apple and it had like a cartoon worm in it, and I was like, ew. This is real.
Did he have like a little book in his hands?
Some glasses.
Did you have that like sticker in your school library?
Oh yeah. I remember that sticker exactly.
Did you ever have this? Did you guys get the Scholastic Book Fair?
Oh yeah. 100%.
Wasn't that that's a talk about a purple dick situation?
That was a purple dick moment.
Whenever the book fair like came to the school and like set up in your library,
yep,
like vein burst in purple dick in 100%.
like call a paramedic because I need one of those shots that makes your
my heart is going to fail. All of my blood is in my dick.
And it's literally going to explode all over the place,
like a mosquito when you flex. Even though I think that's just a myth.
We talked about it 2 or 3 podcasts.
Couldn't find a video of it.
I couldn't either, and I tried it, and the mosquito bit me and flew away. It was infuriating.
I was
gonna say not mosquito, but I got stung by a yellow jacket wasp on my dickle.
On your dick hole?
On my dickle.
Dickle. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said dick hole, and I was like, I can't picture a worse place to be stung by a yellow jacket.
It was
directly
horrible.
On your dick.
It was.
How'd your dick get stung? But wait.
Did it go in your pants? Were you naked?
I was at pool. And my friends and I all went to the picnic area, and there was a stick sticking out from underneath the table. I was just like, oh, this stick is going to poke somebody and hurt them. I'll break it off. I smacked it down.
With a stick?
The stick lands on the floor. There's a tiny little hive, like a honeycomb at the end of the stick. I guess it was stuck to the bottom of the table by something. There were 2 yellow jackets. I guess the one flew away. The other one flew up, landed on my knee, and crawled up my shorts. And I don't remember if it was like exactly on my dick, but it was dick region.
But to him, this was a Shadow of the Colossus moment. He's searching
Exactly.
he's searching for that weak point.
He's going like into a cave, and then he's like, "Oh shit!"
I feel really bad for like this like 15-year-old volunteer lifeguard that had to like pull the stinger out of my
Pull the stinger out of your dick.
Well, yeah, because I was probably like maybe like 7 or 8 years old.
Oh, I thought this was like recent.
It was last week.
Oh my god, I can't imagine. I'd probably have to like go to the ER for that. I know a friend. I've mentioned this like on several episodes, like way back, and I still won't tell the story because I want to wait until he gets on the podcast one day to tell it. Jose.
Yep.
But it's a story of basically like he essentially received a hand job in the ocean and had to go to the emergency room. But I'll just leave it at that. It's a fantastic story. But I stepped on a bumblebee once at the pool. Ooh. Bumblebees apparently have like the worst sting out of all of the types of bees.
Hornets, I think, can sting repeatedly. They don't die as soon as they sting.
Okay, what's the difference between a hornet and a wasp?
Wasps, I think, die when they sting you.
I thought that was bees.
Also bees.
Okay.
Wasps,
because their stingers connected to their insides.
Wasps also, I think, like try and eat bees.
Are wasps and hornets both like black, like dark colored?
I don't know.
No,
wasps have yellow.
Wasps.
Okay.
I should know
so
this.
I was stung by a hornet.
I'm gonna look up.
What's the black one?
Probably a hornet.
I think hornets don't have any color on them.
One sure summer, I would have 3 yellow jacket wasps get into my room every day.
Oh shit!
I'm trying to look. It was like
hornets are yellow.
Yeah, I'm trying to find.
What? Okay, hornet. Black, yellow jackets are definitely yellow because, dude, I used to. One time I accidentally like stumbled upon a huge yellow jacket nest, and they just like they went insane.
My sister went to go play in the mud at a baseball field one time in our neighborhood, and she was playing, and I guess there was a huge like hornet's nest in the mud. She was maybe like 6 years old. She had maybe like 20 stings on her back.
Shit.
It was
That's like hospital
attacked. Yeah.
No, because like you can be killed by bees very easily.
Yeah, you can, especially if you're allergic. There was a big bee's nest at the pool one time, and there was these kids throwing rocks at it, and I'm like, there are tons of people in our area that are allergic to bees and will die. Why are you doing this?
Because like there's like being allergic to bees, and then there's the super aggressive just swarm of killer bees.
Yes.
That like just they'll come out of nowhere and just attack people and kill them essentially.
Yeah.
Which is weird.
like Africanized bees.
Those, yeah.
Like
I don't like bees. I like even
they're
if
so cool.
Even if it's like they can tell so many things just by dancing apparently.
And also like they create like cities with like nursery rooms. So are ants. Like ants and bees are both really cool.
Yeah.
But they suck when they sting you. And I've only been stung by a bee once in my life, and it was when I stepped on a bumblebee at the pool, and its sting went right into the bottom of my foot, and holy shit!
It was not fun to walk around. I'm guessing
it hurt. I was like
itchy too.
Yeah, I screamed, and like I remember I had to get a bottle cap, and I had to like scrape the sting out of the bottom of my foot.
You scrape it as soon as you can.
Yeah.
I've only been stung once, and it was by a hornet, and my hand looked like when you blow up a balloon at the doctor's office.
Blow up a glove?
A glove,
yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know the doctor's office. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. When you just, the doctor hands you a balloon. Blow it up, son.
Like imagine a doctor just walking in, doesn't say a word, and starts making balloon animals. Like, so what are you here for? You want this or what? You want a balloon animal or something?
My cousin got stung on the lip one time, and it swelled up. And my of course my entire family is like a family of assholes who roast each other. So they all called him the lip for like a week.
Yo, we live in Hollywood. Why are people paying $1,000 for Botox? Just go out and get a bee and like let it sting your lip. I guarantee that there's people out there that'll be like, oh, I'll try that. But
have you ever watched
a new natural way that doesn't
My
use
Strange
Botox?
Addiction, where the woman's like, I force myself to be stung by bees?
Yes.
Does she hold the bee with the tweezers?
Yes. Which is also like that's animal cruelty.
She Coyote Peterson's it?
Oh my god, that guy.
I really enjoy his stuff.
What a legend.
I really like him.
He's a handsome man.
Coyote Peterson, if you want to come onto our podcast, because I know you're a big fan of it, you watch it every chance you can. I would love to have you on the podcast, Coyote.
His sloth
I'm a big
videos
fan.
Are the best.
We sent him an email.
He didn't respond.
So.
Oh, really?
Come on, Coyote. What are you doing, man? Well, we sent his agent an email.
Yeah.
It reminds me of Zoom Boomafu when I watch his videos.
Yeah.
Did you watch that show?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Did you watch Zoom?
Oh, I watch Zoom all the time.
Zoom, come on in. Zoom,
so
come on
few
in.
people
Zoom
know
in,
what I'm
Zoom
talking
in,
about when
Zoom
I
in,
reference
Zoom.
I know. Zoom was a
Zoom.
I didn't like it. Something about it was kind of freaky though. It was like a black void.
Yeah.
I thought you were about to say there was like a black girl.
It was like a black girl on the show. Freaked me out. No. There was like the whole show existed in this like hellish black void.
And they all wore like
primary colors.
Yeah. Well, no, like more like
a red
neon.
shirt, blue shirt, and all that.
It same kind of clothes as they wore on Legends of the Hidden Temple.
Yeah, it
like
was
very
neon.
teal and like neon orange.
I just remember there was an episode where they had a basketball and they were like, how many bumps are on the basketball? So like they took a Sharpie and they literally counted all the bumps on a basket. They like fast forwarded, of course.
That's
the whole
kid
episode
that doesn't
wasn't
have
like
friends.
1, 2.
I feel like that.
Was there one kid in a wheelchair?
I don't know. I don't remember. The only thing I remember, yours was the best one. Mine was there was an episode where they made pillows out of old T-shirts, and I remember going, "Mom, can I do that?" And she goes, "No, that's a waste of a T-shirt. You got 3 fucking pillows." I was like, "Okay."
We already have pillowcases. Why would?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, you know what I remember?
What?
You mentioned E3.
Yeah.
I want to talk about it.
Let's go back to E3.
Talk about
My shit.
I'm gonna be pissed.
It's been like 5 years where every E3 I'm like, just a little something. Like 5 in a row. Come on, Nintendo, please. Everyone, you go on Twitter and it's like everyone talks about it. It's like Animal Crossing.
Pikmin 4.
Yeah, Pikmin 4.
They said back in 2015
it was done.
Pikmin 4 is almost done, guys.
Yeah.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Where is it?
I feel like it was for the Wii U, and then they're like,
Oh,
oh
absolutely.
shit, well, we got to remake it for the Switch now.
I feel like everything Nintendo's put out has been like, this was for the Wii U, but nobody bought it, so why would we put it out? That's why so many games have been ported, and they sell out.
Like the Mario Kart.
Yeah.
Like, Mario Kart 8 still looks and plays.
it's great on the Switch.
I still
think I
play
have like
it.
100-something hours in there still. Maybe
So
even
fun.
200. We should play. Do I
We
have
should.
you on Switch?
I think we do because we were friends on Miitomo or something, and so it translated into our Nintendo account.
I actually really enjoyed Miitomo, even though it was like a short-lived thing.
for the 5
too.
days that we were all into it.
I liked it. Yeah. And then also, I feel like I took it seriously for a bit, and then I just started like shit posting for all my answers.
That's where the daddy shit started with me. Where like I remember that.
Then just that quote by itself. That's where the daddy shit started with me, you know?
It all started back in Miitomo.
That's where the daddy
But
stuff
like
started.
where I was just like where daddy like started.
Oh, jeez.
Do you remember that?
Is that where that started?
We're like, well, for the SuperMega stuff, because I would just comment on just your stuff or someone else's stuff with like my weird looking me character.
Yeah.
And I'd just be like, daddy likes.
I remember that.
Yep.
I find daddy, I don't. It's a little weird to me, but there's something about if like somebody tweets me and there's like, or they somebody commented on my Facebook or my Instagram the other day that was just like, "Happy birthday, Dad."
I hate when they say dad.
I think
like, hey, Dad.
Dad is so funny to me. That
one's too like
It's very
real.
real.
I think
Yeah.
I think it's funny because it's just like, what the fuck? Like,
See, daddy, I know they're goofing. With
Daddy
dad,
to
it just
me-
seems like they're really serious.
Yeah, it's like, oh, okay.
Hey, dad.
No one calls me
You're
mommy.
my dad.
Why does no one call me mommy?
when you say it like that, that is a little creepy. I like King also. I'm just like, yes, King.
No, that's good.
I
Yeah.
never freeze.
I like Poppy. Like the
Poppy seeds?
no, like
The singer, that
like
Poppy.
no, not the singer. Like what someone in Miami would say, like, "Hey, Poppy."
Oh,
Hey, Poppy.
my Uber driver, when I got into the
Called
car
you
one time,
Poppy.
called me Poppy, and like
Ooh.
I was like, "Oh, we're married. I'm marrying
Hey,
this
Poppy.
man. Finally, it's happened."
That's like a strong
Hey, Poppy.
like that's got some implication behind it.
Could you imagine just like in a cartel movie, just like the head boss going, "Hey, Poppy."
Imagine a cartel where they all just kiss,
Yes,
like
boss.
they're like super close and they're always just kissing and
That's
calling each other
progressive.
Poppy. That's a really progressive cartel. MS-13, step it up. Come on.
Yeah, what are they doing right now? They're just disemboweling fathers in front of their sons before pulling out their heart as well. They
Well-
need to get on a less violent train.
And maybe they should start kissing their bros.
yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
So yeah, Animal Crossing.
Yes.
I don't think they're actually. I have
think
no faith in them to do it this year.
Wait, hold on. We're back from the future again because we have one more ad read for you.
Uh-oh, gadzooks!
You've heard us talk about MeUndies time after time. You know, the funny, comfy undies that feel as good as they look. To those of you who haven't tried them yet, please listen up for a second.
You can get incredible underwear sent to your door with MeUndies, meaning no more hunting around for the perfect pair at a crowded store and eventually settling for good enough.
MeUndies are made with a sustainably sourced material from beechwood trees. I don't even know what those are, but I know they're soft. Their naturally soft fiber makes a fabric that won't sag down or ride up. Unless that's what you're into, I'm sure you could figure out a way to make them do that because they're very versatile underwear. And trust me, once you put on a pair, you'll get it.
Now, Matt, you and I each have 15 pairs of these things of underwear.
We do.
And they feel wonderful.
I cycle them out throughout the week. I wear all 15 pairs on certain days.
And MeUndies is so sure you'll love their first pair that if you're not happy, they'll do whatever they can to get you into the right pair. And if they can't, keep them and they'll refund you 100%. So it's really risk-free to try, the best underwear in the world.
And if you're already a part of the MeUndies fam, dude, that's pretty lit. Tell your friends about it through their referral program. They'll get a discount and you'll get store credit. Win-win, baby.
Still not sure? Well, MeUndies has a deal for my listeners.
They're my listeners too, Ryan.
Well, I'm just reading off of the sheet, my brother. First-time purchasers get 20% off their first pair of MeUndies and free shipping. That's 20% off plus free shipping and a guarantee that you and your MeUndies will be very happy. Very, very, very happy together.
That's a famous Chinese gay romance movie by Wong Kar-wai. Happy Together. Anyway, get your butt over to MeUndies.com and treat yourself. To get 20% off your first pair, free shipping, a 100% satisfaction guarantee, go to MeUndies.com / you guys already know it by now, MeUndies.com / SuperMega. What is it, Ryan?
That's MeUndies.com / SuperMega. Back to the past. You go. We're going back to the future.
Yeah, we recorded this in 2019.
Yeah, I gotta pee.
Let's go.
Besides Smash Brothers now, what do they have?
No, but think about it. Like they're gonna show off the new Smash Brothers, which is a new game, hopefully.
I hope so too. I think it is.
Yeah.
If it was just a port, they would have said it already.
Yeah.
Because every other port's been.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be Smash Bros. They're gonna show more of that tennis game, and they're gonna show Pokemon. Those are going to be the three big ones, and then they're going to have a bunch of like the tiny things. Then they're going to also be like Nintendo Online or whatever it's called, even though it sucks.
Yeah, pay for this, even though it will crash anyway.
Use your phone and wait till it runs out of hook up your phone to your Switch and also
hook up your phone to a headset, and then the headset to your Switch.
Yep.
And then say Bloody Mary in the bathroom with the lights off 3 times.
So dumb.
I don't want to believe you, Ryan, but I feel like you're pretty.
I'm pissed they're getting rid of Virtual Console, and everybody's just like, just wait and see, it'll be better.
Why are they doing that?
I don't know.
Just give me Donkey Kong Country. Just give me like
Donkey Kong Country,
that's
Donkey
what I
Country 2.
Give me Link's Awakening. Like
give me GameCube game.
It's just
give me liberty or give me death.
It don't you think it's just a big ocean of money they could be swimming in?
For stuff that's
also,
already made.
Yeah. I don't want to seem like I'm sure we're all young boys.
Yes,
we're all
a couple young boys, 21,
young
22,
boys.
23.
But I feel like I'm not saying they're not good, but I'm so fucking sick of NES games. Like,
same.
I don't want to play the NES.
Here's the thing about NES games is like they're cool, but they were popular because back then there's system limitations. The games are fun for what, like 30 minutes?
But it's also like we have them on everything. Like now the ones they're giving us are gonna have that like online capabilities. It's cool, I guess. But I'm also like, I'd much rather that for Super Nintendo games.
Yeah, but the thing is, we have the power to do it.
NES wasn't like the big console that really, really got that.
And I'm not saying like Mario 3, that's a classic, and I think that's one of the ones we're getting. But it's also like, I have that on everything. They just made that NES Mini or whatever like 2 years ago.
And also like, I feel like imagine if Nintendo did GameCube Virtual Console. You can get Virtual Console games, guys.
Dude, Condor or
Virtual
Pokemon
Console.
in the Emerald series that we're not continuing.
That's right. But like Luigi's Mansion, Animal Crossing on the Switch.
They're porting Luigi's Mansion to 3DS.
Yeah, they're redoing the graphics and everything.
Why not the Switch?
Because it's probably just not worth
it.
Well, they probably started it before the Switch. Like I think they've been saying they want to keep 3DS games going until 2019, which I'm just like, okay, well.
I love the 3DS.
I do too. I've been playing games on it recently. I was playing some Pokemon stuff, just like DS games on it. And it's still good.
Okay.
But I want Switch. Like the Switch is the thing. I don't know.
Okay, let's say because you know how Nintendo will essentially have one big game they're gonna focus on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like they're gonna have a bunch of other stuff, but let's just say they have 2 big announcements, like 2 big games.
Well, Pokemon we're gonna
one's gonna be definitely that Pokemon game.
We're gonna find out before E3 because they always do their own thing like a week or so before.
Yeah. When are they gonna do that show? Do you know when the date is?
I think E3 is the 12th of June, 8th to 12th. I think.
Oh shit! It's less than a month away.
Yeah. something that
damn,
gets
by the
me
time this
going.
podcast comes out.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh man, it's gonna be like, hold on a second.
My favorite thing is to watch Nintendo predictions videos. That is like,
Oh yeah,
that's my crack. I love that.
Wait
I
a
will
second.
watch them to death.
E3 June 12th to June 14th.
Okay, I was close. I
Wait.
said the 12th.
Does this podcast come out after E3? Give me a second, because then
Probably.
if this podcast comes out after E3, then we just goofed ourselves real hard. Hold on. Let me pull up the SuperMega upload schedule. This is 95. Oh, this comes out like 3 days before E3.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Not
Cool.
exact. This comes out Friday, June 8th, and E3 starts. So this comes out.
And Nintendo's usually the second
Oh.
day too.
This is the podcast before E3.
Nice.
Well,
Perfect.
if Pokemon's announced by then, which I feel like it might be, I think because it usually comes.
Was that game art legitimate, or was that?
Well, trademarks were apparently registered yesterday by the
saw that.
same place that Sun and Moon's trademarks were registered, and then a few days later revealed.
They also registered trademarks last year for Animal Crossing stuff and an Animal Crossing portable console title.
Yeah.
And also like it's something like Animal Crossing like Switch cases and shit.
Yeah.
Or like cases for like a portable console or something like that. And also they registered a bunch of new Animal Crossing website pages that when pertaining to like news and stuff, and then when people found them they took them down.
Okay.
But yeah.
I feel like last year I'm not expecting Nintendo to have the same like balls to the wall year as they did last year, because like you don't really it's very hard to get an Amazing Zelda, Splatoon,
Amazing
Mario all in the same year. So I'm keeping my expectations like
Plus they
tame.
Plus they like introduced a new IP like ARMS and stuff. They did
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah.
They had a
within
good
the
year.
first year.
So
They had a really
I'm
good
like
year.
I don't think we're getting Metroid this year.
No.
I think I for a while I wasn't thinking we were gonna get Pokemon, but I knew for a fact, just because like it makes $1 bajillion, they want Pokemon as fast as they can possibly get it
And
out
this is
there.
gonna be like an open world 3D
Pokemon
game, I think.
I think they said that it's not gonna be like in quotes. I think they misunderstood the question. They were like, it's not gonna be like Breath of the Wild, which I don't think anyone was expecting that. But the leaks apparently, which I tend to not pay attention. I've been a Pokemon fan for so long.
the details
that
of the hard like
the leaks are that it's a Kanto game.
Yeah.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, which I'm like, oh great. I love that region, but as a person who's played Pokemon to death, I'm like, I want new stuff.
It'll be cool though, like
if it's just a
re-seen in 3D.
remake, I guess. If it's just a remake, I'm gonna be kind of sad because we've done that already. But I would love to see like Kanto 20 years later, Brock and Misty are adults and you're fighting their kids or something like that. Like that would be pretty neat. Just move along with the story. I guess.
Imagine if they made like a Pokemon game where you could visit like all the previous regions. You know, you got Kanto, Johto, Unova.
It'd be pretty hard
Sinnoh.
to do that though.
Yeah, because that's so much. It's
The balancing.
huge.
They Heart Gold and Soul Silver and the original Gold and Silver, they had 2 regions.
Right, and I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, but like when you get to the second half of the game, it's so hard to like level up. All the levels are not scaled very well. So I feel like it'd be.
What's your favorite Pokemon region?
Oh Jesus Christ, that's such.
I think it was Sinnoh, right? What's the one in Diamond and Pearl?
I'm
Sinnoh?
not. I just played through Platinum like 2 weeks ago.
Is that Sinnoh?
Yes, that is. My favorite is Unova from Black and White because I love those games and it's based on New York, so I have a soft spot.
Yeah, Sinnoh is my favorite Pokemon region. So much fun. I really like the way that one's designed. I forgot that they're all based off of areas in Japan.
I feel like Diamond and Pearl, they unfortunately they have a lot of like engine problems. Like they just run really slow. And I think that I don't know. They're not my favorite Pokemon games, although I did play the shit out of them when they came out.
I haven't played one since Emerald.
Emerald's one of my favorites.
I like Hoenn too.
Emerald
Hoenn's
is
cool.
my favorite.
Okay.
100%.
Emerald's really good, and the first time I ever played it, or I haven't actually played it, is I watched you play it on our channel for that series. But you can go check that out if you want. We didn't finish it, but it's still a fun series. And that's Hoenn, and I like Hoenn a lot.
Yeah, me too. I didn't like when they remade Hoenn in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, because like Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald are so tied to my youth that
same.
Seeing it, the life sucked out of it.
A lot of that stuff, like Crystal and Pretty much everything before Emerald is my childhood, but everything afterwards, it's kind of like the new wave stuff that I just didn't get into.
I can't get into the new Pokemon games that much.
Black and White and Black and White 2, I think are Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black and White 2. I combine them because they're so similar. Mm-hmm. They're some of the best Pokemon games. Black and White 2 is fucking awesome. There's an area where you can fight every single gym leader from every game. It's so cool.
Oh, I never played Black and White 2.
I like them.
I never played Black and White, actually.
Sun and Moon a lot. I did not like Ultra Sun and Moon. It was weird. They messed with the
I forgot they made
in
that.
a ton of ways. It was like, why are you doing this?
It's just kind of like, I feel like those projects, that's more of like, okay, we made a lot of money on Sun and Moon. Is there a way we can just maybe milk it a little more?
Exactly. Yeah,
just release
100%.
like a, you know.
In 2 versions, nonetheless.
Yeah, and
which
you know,
is just like, guys.
diehard fans are gonna be like, I have to get both.
Diehard fans?
Bought. I think Ultra Moon was the first time in years I'd only bought one Pokemon game from like the duo at launch. I got Ultra Sun a few months later because I wanted to have it to stream potentially. But yeah, ever since Fire Red and Leaf Green. In 2004, I had gotten both versions when they came out, so it was weird for me to not buy both. But I was just like, I don't feel comfortable supporting.
I remember
this
how
business.
hard it was for me to find Leaf Green.
Like for the longest time, it was super hard to find. Like I almost was like, it doesn't exist. Then I found it, and I was like, wow.
I like that game. I think I wish they'd done more to make it more of a new experience.
Yeah,
like Heart Gold, because Heart Gold and Soul Silver are just fucking awesome. I've
those ones are
those
great.
games like 400 times.
And the fact that it came with the Poke Walker,
yes.
I loved that.
That got me out of the house so much.
I would go like mountain biking with my dad and just like bring it with me and be like, yes.
Mm-hmm. I got a Pikachu that knew how to fly. Used to fly from that. Yeah, they had tons of events.
Yeah, and you could just like encounter them in the wild.
I recently accidentally deleted my Heart Gold save file from when it came out. I didn't have anything really important on there, but it was still like, oh, this is like from 2010.
Yeah,
it's cool to have it, whatever. So
I think most of my save files are gone because I had the habit of selling the older systems to get the newer systems.
Oh, I did the same thing.
I never did
my
that.
shit.
I just waited a long time to buy the new stuff.
Well, because
I just wasn't old enough. I didn't have a job yet.
Couldn't afford it.
So
yeah.
I just was like, okay, I'm gonna just give away the games that I don't play anymore and probably won't play, and the whole system.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna get this new system in one game.
Yeah, GameStop had those deals where it's like, you want the new DS, trade your old one in, get $70 off.
Yeah,
I did that once.
I
did trade
too.
my DSi for the XL. I think.
I wish I hadn't, because I miss those consoles because they have like a very nostalgic place. But I remember when the Wii came out. I looked for like 6 months to get one. Finally, I saw it at Target one day, and I was like, please. And my dad's like, okay, but you have to pay your mom and I back. So I remember I worked for I think 4 months straight where I made flyers for myself to put around my neighborhood, offering services like, I'll rake your yard, I'll clean your blinds, shit like that. And I put them all over my neighborhood on doorsteps, like my whole neighborhood. And then for 4 months straight, I was just going to people's houses on the weekend and literally like wiping off their blinds for them to give me $15 that I would go home and give my dad because he spotted me the money for the Wii. And I had to pay off I think the Wii was $150 back then.
Yeah.
So, I think my sister and I split the difference for our parents helped out a little bit. Cause I don't remember how old I was. This is maybe like 5th grade.
You guys might shit on me.
Why?
Because
2 parents.
No, I got the Wii and I enjoyed it for months, but then I was like, I just stopped enjoying it as much because like there was only so much you could do with a lot of the games.
Yeah.
And I sold it and just ended up getting another Xbox 360 for my dad's place.
Dude, the Wii was my...
Because it used to be like my mom's house was Xbox 360, PS3. Then my dad, I just had I think at my dad's I just had the Wii and a PS2. Mm-hmm. And I had to make that decision. I was like, man, I am enjoying Guitar Hero and Rabbids on this Wii. Let me tell you.
Guitar Hero.
Oh
so
yeah,
good.
guy
my mom
Guitar
let
Hero
me
for the
skip
Wii.
school one time because my sister,
you
and
put the
I.
Wiimote in the guitar.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was like putting like some power crystals into like an ancient.
Yeah, it was either Guitar Hero or Rock Band. I can't.
It was Guitar Hero.
Okay, good.
We skipped my sister and I skipped school one time because we were up until 4 a.m. trying to beat Slash and Guitar Hero 3 with my mom. Not kidding.
Yo, I fucking loved Guitar Hero 3. That game had great songs. That game like shaped my the way I listened to music.
I love Rock Band, and
I liked Rock Band a lot too.
I used to say that I liked it more because I liked the look of it more, but now going back and looking at just the personality behind the design of Guitar Hero, I really like the the brightness and harshness of those colors. Where in Rock Band they tried to make it like more just kind of
cool and blue.
Yeah.
looking.
Like really cool, just like serene.
Yeah, I mean I think like Rock Band was more fun for the full band aspect, but I could never afford Rock Band growing up.
I have Rock Band 4.
Do you still have it?
Yeah.
Let me
I still have
fucking
the
come
drum
over and
set,
play
the
some
guitar,
Rock Band.
the
We got rid of all
microphone.
I
our
do the
stuff.
drums, man.
We had whatever the first one they put out on the Wii was. I think it was just called Rock Band, even though I think it was Rock Band 2 technically.
I think it was Rock Band 2. Yeah.
But
Rock
it's just
Band
called Rock
kicks
Band
ass,
for-
and they don't make Rock Band anymore.
No,
Don't
but you
they?
can buy a shit ton of songs. They have a lot of songs on the DLC.
They
shit.
discontinued
Remember
Guitar
you and
Hero
I-
and Rock Band.
You and I bought. No, I bought because we were gonna do a live concert on Twitch at one point, but then we just
I
didn't.
can still do it.
We were gonna do a live Nickelback concert.
We bought all the Nickelback songs.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember Rock Band had some pretty good songs you could buy.
Cartman's Poker Face parody.
You could buy that?
Yeah.
Classic.
SpongeBob Best Day Ever. I played that.
Gangnam Style?
I found
Best Day
the
Ever.
band the Yeah Yeah Yeahs from Rock Band. That's
Really?
on Maps. And one New Year's Eve, we played Dirty Little Secret like maybe 500 times. Just that one song on Rock Band.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah.
I just remember going over to my friend's house who had Guitar Hero. I was like, "What is this?" I was like, "Whoa!" And I just watched
Yeah.
him play it because I marveled at like, "What is?" Well, I'm not good at it. I think I can usually, kind of work my way through hard if it's not too bad. Because like you can choose your difficulty, but each song's difficulty is also like different too. Like a hard on one song could be super easy. Then later down the list, it could feel like expert.
I'd like to play it now as an adult with bigger hands.
I played it
'Cause
recently.
I feel like I couldn't play with my
Little tiny teen hands.
my little tiny 5th grader hands
Yeah.
at the time.
I,
Now I've got yowie fingers. So
Dude, I got yaoi fingers too.
mm-hmm.
See those yaoi fingers?
Yeah.
We're
No,
yaoi fingers.
just
like
long,
very
long ass fingers.
I got-
I
I
want
got-
to learn to play
I
piano.
don't have stubby fingers. I just have normal
How
hands.
big
Yeah,
is
you
your
got
hand?
very
We'll
very
compare hands.
average hands.
Do we have the
Actually,
same?
Ryan, let me see your hands.
My
See?
fingers are slightly longer, but it's normal.
Let me see that hand. Like turn it towards me.
Like this.
Yeah. Dude, you got really nice hands, Ryan.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You got you could be a hand model with those hands. These I have
I'll
weird
keep them in glass cases. Like a
Zoolander, yeah. That's gotta be a cool job, being a hand model. It's like that's fucking sick. Like
I have so many cuts on my hand, like cuticles and stuff.
But those could be like beauty marks. You know what I'm saying?
My fingers are different. Like the tips of my fingers are different colors than the rest of my hand because I have vitiligo on them.
let me see your
It's
hands.
not that noticeable in this, but if I get really tan,
I got real weird like skeleton hands. Also, I just found out last month that I'm double jointed because apparently people
Really?
can't do this. You're double jointed too, Ryan. Can you do
Am
this
I?
with your thumb?
no, you're doing it
I'm not.
way more than I am though.
I
don't
thought
think I'm
everyone could do
double-jointed.
this.
No, that's me.
Yeah.
That's me.
I can crack my ankle infinitely.
Ooh.
I used to be able to
Someone
do
threw a
that.
backpack at it one
I used to
time.
be able to like kind of rotate it like this and have a loud snap each time. Now I can't do it.
I can't do it now when I'm on the
Wow,
spot.
Jenny.
I have
I'm sorry,
a
we're
video.
You've
on
disappointed hundreds of
I
thousands
have
of
a
people.
video on my phone of it, but
Hundreds
it's
of
like
thousands.
Millions of people.
it's really gross. I could play it if I want.
100,000 if we're lucky.
What is it?
It's a video of me popping my ankle, but it's on my phone. I'll play it. It's gross, but I'll play it. So
Okay.
if you hate this shit, because I know cracking knuckles
Yeah.
and shit is gross
Like
to a lot of
this.
people. Yeah, I'll find it. It's better when I'm on the floor.
I hate people who can crack their neck.
Oh,
That bothers me.
or your jaw.
That bothers me.
or when
It
you
seems like it feels really
cracking your
good, but
back
I can't do
like
it.
that.
I can.
I'm always afraid, like, if you crack your neck and all of a sudden,
Yes.
get stuck
To
there like in
paralyze yourself?
cartoons and shit.
Okay, I almost have it.
I can't really crack much about like on my body. I can crack my boner. No, I read about a dude that could crack his dick.
I don't want to know about that.
You can break your dick.
Yeah, you can.
If it's erect and you bend it
this
the
guy
wrong way?
sued his girlfriend for breaking his dick when they were having sex.
I got
It's not
the-
even her fault, but he still sued her because he's an asshole.
I got
Jesus.
that ankle video.
All right,
Okay,
play
here
it,
we go.
play it.
Play it. That's your ankle?
Those are
Yeah.
Minecraft sound effects.
no, that sounds like to me like when you're on the phone with someone and if they just tap the screen of their phone, you hear like.
I can crack this wrist infinitely. Only my right wrist, not my left one. Both my ankles I can pop like that. So
If I squat down and stand up, my knees do this crazy fucking. Ryan, can you hold your mic to my knees? I can hold on. Okay, ready? Hold on. Let me. All right, I'm gonna get in position.
I love this bodily function.
You ready for this? You ready?
Silence.
Oh, I heard that.
Did you hear that crack?
I heard it. We'll see if the audience can pick it up.
We'll see.
I feel like this happens to most at the very least, like men. But I kind of want to be one of those people that as they get older, they make more noises when they get up and down. Like sitting, just like.
Yep. Yeah.
And then just sit down like.
I love it. Like there's this post on Reddit one time where it's like, what do you notice now? Like legitimately older people, what do you notice now that you didn't when you were younger? It's like noises when I move around.
Yeah.
And it's like you're just like. It's just normal. Like that. Like you have to.
I just like for some reason
yourself.
I just see your dad. Like I see your dad specifically.
Yeah, he makes those noises. He makes those dad noises.
My dad does that when he's driving. He'll just be like angry, and my sister and I will be like, "What's wrong?" He goes, "Nothing." And I'm like, "You sound so pissed
It's
off."
just a dad noise.
Yeah.
Come on.
My dad will like, there'll be like a song playing, and my dad will be driving, he'll be like tapping his fingers along to the beat.
hate that.
But like very not in beat, and I'm like,
Yep.
God, stop it.
My dad's a whistler.
My dad does he'll
He
whistle to a
whistles it-
song, but it's not correct.
For my
God.
birthday, I said, "Can you not whistle?"
Are they
for
playing more
24
House
hours?"
Party?
On Game Grumps, we're looking out the window into the recording room. They are playing more House Party.
God damn it! Why?
Yo, we better bust in there
I
and
hear
say,
them enjoying themselves.
you better have that
laughing.
nudity censored. Yo, you boys better have that nudity censored.
Oh my god.
We should end the podcast and bust in there.
Dude, all I'm saying is like when they play games like fucking Leisure Suit Larry or House Party, it's just a pain in the ass.
To censor. And then also like
Because
when there's an option to censor it and they
Dan,
don't.
in fucking Leisure Suit Larry, he's like, where do I go? And so he just strolls around the garden with the cock fountain.
That we have to like constantly motion track
Even
the
though I don't
censoring.
think we should have.
I don't think we
had
had
to
to-
censor the cock fountain.
But Dan wanted it, and then Dan didn't want them to. There was an option to censor nudity in House Party, and Dan's like, no, that's Matt Ryan's job. I want to see tits, and I'm like, really, Dan? You get to sit on the couch and get horny
it's
for
all
the.
for him though, like right? Like it's only for him. No one else is gonna see the tits besides us.
Like when
Dan
when
and
he
Aaron.
walks out of that recording room, does he have like sexual gratification now? Where he's like, oh, I saw some 3D model tits today. He sees
Much
those
he's getting
boobs. And he's like,
stimulated by those good old titties.
great titties.
Why are they playing more of House Party?
Hey, well, the laptop we're recording this on is on 7% battery.
Oh, shit.
So I say
Okay,
we end the
you know,
podcast here, but then go bust in and say you better have nudity censored.
100%. But before we go, let's plug some shit.
Oh, okay.
Jimothy?
Sure. Yeah, you can find me anywhere. Just if you want to just have one place, just go to my Twitter. It's at Jimmy Whetzel. And WHET.
It's in the description for all you.
Some people don't forget that. Don't
Go
remember the H.
Go to his Twitch, give him a follow or
yeah,
subscribe.
even so, I got so many fucking emotes. I have I think like 19.
Damn.
I have
Yeah.
like 3.
Okay.
Oh, I have more.
That's good.
I just need to upload them.
Yeah.
And I need to
Go
get more.
go subscribe to Jimmy's YouTube
Yeah,
channel.
I got Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Those are like my 4 places.
Go attack him on social media. And
Yeah.
by attack, I don't mean like verbally assault him. I mean
No.
like go attack
Send me-
as in follow his
If you've
shit.
got a picture of a dog, send a picture of it to me, please.
I have a picture of a dog.
Attack him with
Have
love.
you seen Lego, right?
I want to meet. Lego.
You gotta
wanna meet that
Lego.
pooch.
Can I please?
Yes.
Meet that
That's
pooch.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right.
He's a
Well,
big, dumb, dopey dude.
he's a big dopey pooch.
But
I love
the
him.
podcast is coming to an end because of your stupid computer.
Well, I'm sorry. It's on 6%. No, it's look. It's plugged in, but it's not working.
Apple chargers just get fucked every now and then.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
Apple's like, oh,
Yeah.
do you have $90 for a new one? So I'm like, no, I'm gonna go on a website and order one from China for $5.
I've never felt better than quitting Apple 100%. I don't have an
Yeah.
iPhone anymore. I don't use a MacBook. Like getting rid of Apple. Like Apple used to be so great and like just the ease of use between your device and the computer and just everything was nice to have. Not worth it anymore.
I do like that they don't force updates on me though. I think my MacBook
on your iPhone.
on my Mac.
okay.
On my iPhone, I've been pressing remind me later for the last
Oh my
like,
God,
3
every
years.
fucking
I have
day.
iOS 8, I think. I don't know what
Jimmy.
I have people when people, you know how you can reply like to it, like you could put like haha or like.
You haven't updated. That's been over like a year and a half.
It'll say like liked and then my text in quotes.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
like, what does that mean?
Your phone probably will have a lot of
I
issues
don't even have
though.
stickers.
I'm about to explode into a toilet. So
All right, well that's the end of the podcast, folks. Go check out Jimmy's stuff. And,
Thank you.
Well, sorry that June has been sparse with uploads so far.
if you don't follow Jimmy, we'll know.
Yeah, we'll know, and we'll find
He'll
you.
send us a bar graph of the follows that
I'll
he gets
send
on
you
his
my
Twitter
Twitter
analytics.
analytics exactly.
Thank
I'm
you.
actually leaving the room.
Well, wait, we got to go bust into Game Grumps, guys, and then go watch the Game Grumps episode immediately after Ryan and I walk in, and it's like a continuous commentary.
It's gonna be like a water balloon against the wall.
Okay, well, hold on. Okay, bye, guys.